Do you support privatizing Social Security? President Trump's Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, raised a lot of eyebrows on Wednesday after he said in an interview that the new children's savings program that Donald Trump signed into law is a potential backdoor for privatizing Social Security. The remarks came during a forum hosted by Breitbart News, and they were pretty striking given President Trump's repeated promises not to touch Social Security. The new Trump accounts that the president is creating for children are something like a IRA. It's money that you put aside post-tax, and then that grows over the years, and there is the promise of a potential $1,000 payment into those accounts from the U.S. Treasury on a one-time basis. They carry a $5,000 annual post-tax contribution limit, and then that money can be tapped into in adulthood. It's an idea that keeps coming up, though. So what are the pros and cons of it? The main pro people talk about is the higher returns. Social Security is invested primarily in government bonds, and by privatizing Social Security, you create the opportunity to invest those retirement funds in other ways that might yield higher returns. Proponents say that it will also help increase the national savings rate, which has been going down for years, give individuals more choice over how their retirement income is invested and how fast it grows, and that it would also separate retirement planning from politics. On the con side, there are a lot of financial risks to this. If you were to come to retirement age during an economic downturn, something like the 2008 financial crisis, where stocks dipped precipitously at the exact moment that you might need those retirement monies, their value might have declined substantially. There would also be really substantial transition costs. Right now we have a pay-as-you-go system where today's workers are paying into Social Security to fund the benefits for today's retirees. If that were to switch and people were to fund their own retirement through retirement accounts similar to these children's savings accounts, the Trump accounts, that would create a gap where there's a whole cohort of people who hadn't been saving through those specific accounts and don't have enough time to build up that savings. Covering that gap would cost the government trillions of dollars. And finally, there would be unequal outcomes. The current system is designed to be regressive, meaning that lower income workers get a better return on their contributions as a percentage of income paid in than higher income workers. Privatizing Social Security would take that away. So your potential for retirement savings accumulation would be directly proportionate to your earnings during the period that you're working. Tell us what you think. Would you like to see Social Security privatized?